There's a sentence playing in your head right now. A sentence you didn't choose. A sentence that was whispered by your parents, injected by your school, twisted by your trauma, and now it speaks louder than your own voice. Most people never realize it. They think their life is random, or unlucky, or just not meant to be. But the truth is brutally simple. Your entire life is just a reflection of the sentence you keep repeating when no one is watching. You don't need 100 affirmations. You don't need to read 200 books. You don't even need motivation. What you need is to destroy the sentence that's been silently destroying you. Because it's there. It's always been there. A whisper that sounds like your own voice, but it's not. I'm not enough. I don't deserve it. I'll start next week. I'm too tired. They're lucky. I always mess things up. It's just the way I am. That is not your voice. That is your programming. Now here's the dangerous part. Every sentence you repeat becomes a command to your subconscious, and your subconscious obeys. Without question, without delay, without mercy. You tell it, I'm tired, it kills your energy. You tell it, I'm broke, it sabotages every opportunity. You tell it, I don't belong, it makes sure you're never chosen. That voice, that sentence, it becomes your fate. Here's the dark truth. Most people are hypnotizing themselves into failure, by accident. They are chanting weakness into their own brain every single day, and they don't even know it. You're walking around with power that's been trapped behind the wrong sentence. That's why no matter how hard you try, something drags you back. Because the sentence wins, not your actions, not your dreams, not your effort. If the sentence in your head says, I can't, you'll find a way to fail every time. But if the sentence says, I own this, failure becomes fuel. It's not about what happens to you. It's about what you say to yourself when it does. So here's the first truth I want to burn into your mind. The sentence in your head is more powerful than your circumstances. Until you change that sentence, your life will be a broken loop. But once you master that sentence, you will become absolutely unstoppable. Now I'm going to reveal the one sentence that will change everything. But first, I want you to understand how it works. Because it's not a quote. It's not cute. It's a weapon. When you speak it, it cuts through doubt. It kills excuses. It forces your mind to obey you, not the other way around. But before I hand you this sentence, ask yourself this. What sentence has been running your life until now? Is it making you stronger or smaller? Pause. Think. Don't lie to yourself. And once you're ready, we move into the next section, where I give you the sentence that makes you dangerous. You want the sentence? Here it is. I don't negotiate with my mind. Say it again. I don't negotiate with my mind. This is not motivation. This is not a slogan. This is an order. The moment this sentence becomes your inner law, you stop playing by the rules of weakness. You stop asking for permission from your fear. You stop holding committee meetings with your doubts. You become the commander, not the prisoner. You know why most people fail? Because their mind says, let's stay comfortable today. And they say, okay. Because their mind says, it's not the right time. And they say, maybe later. Because their mind says, you're tired, take it easy. And they say, you're right. You're obeying a voice that doesn't want your success. That voice wants safety. That voice wants predictability. That voice wants control. But here's the power move. That voice is not you. It's the default software of a human being built for survival, not domination. And you were born to survive. You were born to take control, to own your reality, to command your destiny. And that begins with one sentence. I don't negotiate with my mind. This sentence is a weapon against hesitation. It's a bullet aimed at laziness. It's a sword through the neck of excuses. Because when your alarm goes off in the morning, your mind will say, stay in bed. And you will respond, I don't negotiate with my mind. You move. When it's time to go to the gym, your mind will whisper, tomorrow. You repeat, I don't negotiate with my mind. You go. When you feel fear, doubt, panic, anxiety. When your brain screams to avoid the discomfort, you reply, I don't negotiate with my mind. And you act. This sentence rewires your inner software, because now the voice of weakness doesn't get a vote. You've locked the door. You've cut the brakes. You've burned the manual that says play it safe. Warning. Once you install this sentence, people will notice something's different about you. You'll become quietly dangerous. You'll walk into a room and your energy will speak louder than your words. You'll start taking action when others hesitate. You'll keep promises to yourself, silently, relentlessly. You'll become a threat to mediocrity. And those who are still ruled by their minds, they won't understand you. They'll call you intense, too focused, too obsessed. Let them talk. Because when your life begins to transform, and theirs stays the same, they'll understand. Now let's break this down deeper. Every time you repeat this sentence, you're teaching your brain, my decisions are not up for discussion. You are moving your identity from hoping to commanding. You are burning away the indecision, the waiting, the excuses. You are building a psychological firewall that keeps fear out. Because here's the secret. Your mind is a tool, not a master. You use it when you need it. You silence it when you don't. And when it gets in your way, you don't negotiate. Let this become your new code. I decide, I do, I dominate, I don't negotiate. Start you? Sing this sentence today. Whisper it in the morning, shout it in your car, write it on your mirror, tattoo it on your mind. Because when you live by it, you will start noticing something strange. You stop waiting for motivation, you stop needing validation, you stop chasing the shortcut, you simply act. And actions build empires. This sentence doesn't just make you powerful, it makes you unpredictable, and that's what makes you dangerous. Because no one knows what you'll do next, not even your old self. Now let's go deeper. In the next section, we're going to kill your old mindset and install this sentence into every area of your life. Because this isn't just about habits, this is about war. Let's be honest. Your old mindset doesn't deserve to survive. It's the version of you that hesitated when it should have moved, that listened when it should have ignored, that wasted time, energy, years, negotiating with a voice that lied. And if you're here, watching this right now, that means one thing. You're ready to bury that version of yourself. So let's do it. Right here, right now. Grab that sentence, I don't negotiate with my mind, and drag it into every corner of your life like a wrecking ball. To your goals, no more when I feel ready. It's time for attack mode. You want something? Move toward it like it owes you your life. No thinking, no overplanning, execution, only execution. To your time. Your old mindset said, we have plenty of time. Wrong. Time is the enemy of the unfocused. Stop letting minutes leak. Stop letting dopamine-drip distractions steal your empire. You don't need another app. You don't need another scroll. You need one sentence that rules your schedule. I don't negotiate with my mind. You're tired? Say it. You feel lazy? Say it. You feel overwhelmed, burned out, unsure? Say it, and move anyway. Because 95% of success is movement in the presence of resistance. To your money. You've been programmed to play small, to save, to shrink, to survive. But your new mindset? It's built on control and creation. Money doesn't listen to people who negotiate with fear. It listens to clarity, boldness, obsession. You will never attract wealth if you're mentally allergic to action. So when that voice says, you're not ready to invest, what if it doesn't work? Let's just stay safe. You crush it with, I don't negotiate with my mind. You move, and you trust yourself to figure it out mid-air, while the old you stood on the ledge. To your relationships. Let's go deeper now. You've been negotiating your self-worth around people who don't even deserve access to your energy. That ends today. You teach people how to treat you by how you treat yourself. You want to be respected? Stop begging. You want loyalty? Stop chasing. And the moment your mind says, let's just stay, let's not rock the boat, you respond like a general, I don't negotiate with my mind. You walk away from anything that costs your peace, because that sentence isn't just for ambition, it's for dignity. Now here's the brutal secret. The sentence won't feel powerful in the beginning. It'll feel fake. It'll feel uncomfortable. Your old self will fight back like a dying animal. Good. Because that means it's working. That means the programming is cracking. That means the virus is being deleted. And you'll know it's real when something small happens. You'll wake up and get out of bed without thinking. You'll speak up without rehearsing. You'll walk past your old habits like they don't even exist. Why? Because you're not asking permission from weakness anymore. Let's run it again. You're tired? Say it. I don't negotiate with my mind. You're afraid? Say it. I don't negotiate with my mind. You feel stuck, broken, alone, confused? Say it again, until the lie gives up, until the fear shuts up, and till the world looks at you and realizes something inside you is different now. Your old self was a slave to emotion. This new you move like a weapon. You feel fear and walk into it. You feel discomfort and expand through it. You feel resistance and rise above it, because you're not a victim of your own mind anymore. You are the voice, you are the rule, you are the authority, and you don't negotiate. Now in the next section, the final one, we'll take everything we've built and turn it into a daily system that forces transformation. Because knowing the sentence isn't enough, you must repeat it until the world obeys. Let me give you the real blueprint now. You've got the sentence, you've seen its power, you've used it to tear down the weak parts of your identity. Now here's what separates the people who get inspired from the people who get rich, get strong, get legendary. They repeat the sentence until the world bends. Repetition isn't boring. Repetition is reprogramming. You've spent years repeating trash like, I'm tired. It's too late. That's just how I am. I never win. I don't know how. And guess what? That became your reality. So now we flip the code. We take one sentence, I don't negotiate with my mind, and we inject it into every second of your life. You speak it in the morning, you say it before the gym, you whisper it before a hard conversation, you blast it through your skull when your excuses crawl back. It becomes your programming. Let me show you how to build this into your daily domination ritual. Step 1. Morning command. The second your eyes open, don't check your phone. Don't scroll, don't snooze. You sit up, feet on the floor, deep breath. Say the sentence out loud. I don't negotiate with my mind. Say it again, 3 times. And now, you've taken control of your state before the world even touches you. You've started the day as a commander, nay, auto beggar. Step 2. High resistance moments. These are the moments that define your future. You're about to skip the workout. You're about to eat what you promised you wouldn't. You're about to scroll for 40 minutes. You're about to skip the call, the pitch, the risk. This is the fork in the road. You pause, and you say it, again. I don't negotiate with my mind. You move, you do the thing, you win that tiny war. And the compound effect of that? It turns you into a monster. Step 3. When the old you tries to come back, it will. Your old habits will crawl up like a ghost. Your old thoughts will knock on the door. You will feel yourself slipping. Here's what you do. Laugh. Seriously. Laugh. And then say, nice try. but I don't negotiate with my mind. And keep moving. This sentence is your armor. This sentence is your ritual. This sentence is your revolt. Now here's where it gets wild. After 30 days of this, you stop recognizing yourself, you move faster, you think sharper, you don't explain yourself to anybody, you walk into rooms and people feel something shift. That's the power of psychological command. You're no longer waiting for the world to give you permission, you're moving like someone who's already decided. Listen closely. There are two types of people watching this video right now. One is going to feel inspired, close the video, and go right back to their weak programming. The other is going to make this sentence their law. They're going to burn it into their mind like a branding iron. They're going to wake up and repeat it until the world bends. I don't care which one you are now. What I care about is which one you become after this moment. You want to transform your life? You don't need motivation. You need a sentence. One sentence repeated with rage, focus, and obsession. So take it, make it yours. I don't negotiate with my mind. If this hit you deep, like this video now and comment your own motivational sentence below. Say it out loud, let others see it. Own your phrase. This is your reprogramming moment. And if you're truly ready to flip your life upside down, turn on notifications so you never miss a drop from Motivation Blessing. This is not entertainment. This is a mental revolution. Final words. Repeat the sentence. Repeat the sentence. Repeat the sentence. Until your actions obey. Until your brain rewires. Until your energy shifts. Until your bank account explodes. Until your confidence becomes legend. Until the world looks at you and says, "What happened to them?" And you'll smile and whisper, "I stopped negotiating with my mind."